Let's kick off the NFL 6 then.
It's time for Parlay Piece NFL 6-pack.
Yeah, so 5-1 last week. Very good. Obviously, the one game that stuck us, and I jinxed myself too by doing it. The one game that stuck us was the Falcons game because I took the over. And literally right before I gave that pick out, I said, hey, I typically don't like throwing Falcons games in, even though literally the last 2 weeks I have done just that for the for the first 3 weeks of the season now, including last week. I had done just that, but we were 2-0 on the Falcons games, even though I didn't pick them to win, but the first one. We're not going to continue that trend this week, so there's no Falcon pick from me. I will be at the game in London. Very excited about that. Obviously, Wembley Stadium, and just a cool experience. I think it's going to be a really cool experience. I've been wanting to do it for so long. I'm glad I have the opportunity to do it. But that doesn't mean shit. We're going to get to the 6. We're going to start off with maybe my favorite, and this is a lot of points to lay. We saw last week the teams that had double-digit odds, only one covered, and that was the Chiefs against the Bears, which, by the way, we gave that out. That was a very easy one. Dumpster fire, best quarterback in the NFL, hadn't had a great offensive game all year. At home, yeah, they were going to cover that spread. I think the Arizona Cardinals, a team that hasn't played very bad, comes down and starts to actually fucking look bad. San Francisco is coming off of a Thursday night football game where they pretty much dominated the Giants. I see much of the same in this one. We're going to go ahead and take the San Francisco 49ers. Well, Arizona Cardinals at the San Francisco 49ers, minus 13.5 for the 49ers. I really like them to cover. Anyone that's been following the show for forever, but certainly even if you just started once we did our NFL preview and you're more so into the picks or whatever, yeah, 49ers are my Super Bowl prediction winner. That's who I've got winning it all this year, and I love them at minus 13.5 at home against the Cardinals. Next game, we get the Las Vegas Raiders at the LA Chargers. This game is going to be a Raiders home game, much like the 49ers when they went to the Rams. I expect there to be plenty of points to get scored here because there's going to be a lot of momentum on the Raiders side, and clearly McDaniels wants to throw the ball. They haven't really established the run all year. Over 48.5, I really like that number for the Raiders and Chargers, so we're going to stick with it. Next, we got the battle of the winless teams. This one is going to be similar to the Bills pick last week. We're just going to take the gimme. The Minnesota Vikings are going to beat the Carolina Panthers, so we're going to take the Vikings on the money line at Carolina. Not much to say. I just expect the Vikings to win. I just really don't see them doing the 0-4 with that amount of talent against that Panthers team. Next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Houston Texans. Very interesting game to me, to be completely honest with you, because I don't think that the Steelers offense is anything like what we kind of saw against the Raiders. Kenny Pickett actually looked pretty good. Another team that we picked, by the way, plus 3.5. Easy money. I kind of wanted them on the money line, but look, we want to take the easy money. Steelers at Texans. I like under 42.5. I don't see the Texans scoring points the way that they have been because they're actually going against a good defense. I see this game being really rough, to be completely honest with you. So we're going to take under 42.5 Pittsburgh Steelers at Houston Texans. Next, we've got probably the game of the week. Certainly, I think that that's how many of us look at this. It's the game of the week. The Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. We absolutely expect this game to go under. Contrary to popular belief, both of these teams actually have good defenses. And 54 is actually a pretty fucking high number. And I could actually see them covering it, to be completely honest. But at the same time, I actually expect the defenses to more so show up. 27-24 is still under 54. The game's in Buffalo. I expect these teams to not be airing it out as much, and actually whoever has the running advantage is going to win. But that's why we're not going to pick a winner. I like under 54 in this game. I think that's a pretty high number. And then finally, we got our one dog this week. We got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Tennessee Titans. I fucking hate the Tennessee Titans. I think they suck, to be completely honest with you. But there's just nothing convincing about the Bengals to me whatsoever. I think that Joe Burrow is hurt, and I think that Mike Vrabel, like Bill Belichick, is somebody that's going to expose something when they see it. Give me the Titans on the money line. They're so Jekyll and Hyde anyways. They're still in that division. They're at home. Derrick Henry has yet to have a good game all year. Give me the Titans on the money line. This one just feels like the upset. And I think that they're going to be able to run the ball on them. You know, unlike the Rams, I think the Titans are going to be able to run the ball. So give me the Titans on the money line.
All right, so we got 49ers minus 13.5. Raiders and Chargers over 48.5. Vikings on the money line. Steelers at the Texans under 42.5. Dolphins at Bills under 54. Yeah. And giving us Titans on the money line.
Yeah, that's the dog of the week.
You like it. I love it.